Heartbreaker in the opener. But I have to admit, I was encouraged by the play of senior point guard Alexander Silva. Dude is a straight baller. His parents are two Cuban immigrants who instilled a true sense of family during his childhood. So that's what he does. He treats his team like his family like his team. Preseason critics say he focuses too much on stats, but that's just nothing but noise. He gets rebounds, he gets points, he does it all. He's a double-double, maybe even a triple-double threat every single night. I kind of compare him to Russell Westbrook. But to all those critics who out there doubting him, I just say he does what it takes to win the game. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the UIC Legacy Mode as we start our first preseason tournament. As look at who we are facing, a top 10 ranked Tennessee. Now, in the first game, we had a pretty good game from two of our guys. Our point guard, Silva, he had 20 points and 8 rebounds, and Waters had 6 steals, 3 blocks, 9 rebounds, and 21 points. He is a true freshman, Elliot Waters is, so just watch out for him all 4 years. It's going to be fun watching him develop. Now, Tennessee is led by Reggie Abdullah. He is a threat from everywhere on the court. 22 points per game. They are 3-0, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist per game for him. Klein is a pretty good point guard as well. He's actually a shooting guard listed right now. He's a senior. He can shoot the 3, so we will have to watch out for this entire roster. They are loaded. So here we go. We are at Seton Hall's arena here, and we are in this tournament, and here is a layup to start it out, and that is gonna be who we just talked about, Alexander Silva, for the first bucket of the game. So here's Brett Williams thinking about a 3 but passing it back out. Kendall Moore, who does have the best 3-point jump shot, he takes it in and he scores on the inside, and that does give us an early 3-point lead. So now in a 4-1 game, here's Reggie Abdullah on the 3-point line, and he is gonna hit that one, and that is going to tie this game up at 4 apiece. So here is Abdullah handling the ball. This time spinning past Brett Williams, and Silva trying to contain him, but he does take it to the hole, and that's 5 early points here for Reggie Abdullah. So here is Klein, another outside shot, and Tennessee is going to take the early 5-point lead, and back comes Silva the other way. He makes a move and drives to the lane, and that one is going to get in the bucket, and that's going to be a quick 4 points for Silva to start out this game. So coming off a steal, this time we had a bunch of steals in the opener. Here's Brett Williams taking it all the way, and he does lay it up and in. He's a senior as well. He and Silva are both going to have to be the leaders on this team. So another steal. This time Brett Williams gets his second of the game. Kendall Moore, who has the best jump shot, passes it into Tevin Dunn Jr., and he lays it up and in, and that is going to bring this within a 1-point game here. Has 6 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Williams. He gets fouled going to the lane, and that is going to be a part of his game. He's going to need to kind of expand this season because we all know he can shoot the 3. So here inside, this time it's going to be a nice pass, and that is going to be a true freshman off the bench. We're going to watch out for these freshmen we have on our team as Daquan Jones, another freshman, gets it ripped at the top of the lane, and he is going to allow the fast break layup that time, as now Tennessee takes the 6-point lead here in the first half. Here's Aiden Beamish off of the bench, and he is going to jump and miss that shot, and Hancock will get the offensive rebound and tip that one right in. But look at Barrett, the true freshman. He's going to throw it to Alexander Silva, who gets another bucket. So now we get 4 points in that short possession here, as now we're starting to play some D. That's a block that time from Keon Hancock, and look at Silva pushing it up, and he's going to take it in, and he throws it down in traffic. He's got 8 points. And now we take the 1-point lead here towards the end of the first half. So here is Silva, this time getting his own deflection that time and taking it to the lane. He gets fouled, and he is going to hit both free throws as here comes Tennessee back on offense. Here is Boticki on the offensive rebound, and he is going to lay that one up for his first 2 points of the game. So 30 seconds left here in the first half. Here's a nice pass up the court. Silva gets it to Keon Hancock, the 7-footer. And he lays it up and in, and now we have the 3-point lead here towards the end of the first half. As this first half does wind down, Silva takes a shot, and it's going to be off the mark, but a great first half by the UIC Flames as we do take the 3-point lead. The upset alert is going on right now, and you can just see we're shooting 54% from the field, and honestly, the turnovers, the steals, that's what's keeping us in this game. Tennessee has 8 total, as Silva leads our team with 10 points, 2 assists in the first half. Everybody in our starting lineup pretty much has a steal. Barrett off of the bench actually has 2 steals, 2 assists, and 2 points. It's nice to see a freshman coming off the bench doing his thing. And then Abdullah only has 5 points in the first half. We will need to keep containing him. So now to start the second half, Tennessee does jump out to a 4-point lead, but look at Brett Williams, the senior. He takes it in, and he's got 2 points. So here is Kendall Moore passing it inside to Keon Hancock, who's playing a pretty good game off of the bench. And remember, Elliot Waters was the guy who had the big game in the opener, and now Keon Hancock is doing his thing. Speaking of Hancock, another rebound. He's got 4 in the game, passing it up to the freshman Daquan Jones, who takes it in. He's got 2 points, and now we tie this game up at 41 apiece. So here's Abdullah passing up to Hester Sweeney, gets the ball inside. He's going to lay it up and in, right over Hancock. That's a rare bucket. And now as we get the 1-point lead here with 8 minutes left here in the second half, here is Silva, this time driving to the lane, and he throws it down. 12 points for Silva. This time, it's an emphatic slam over 3 Tennessee defenders. I'm not even sure what the center was doing on that one, number 34. He was nowhere close to that block, and he gets dunked on. And now that gives us momentum here in the second half. So now with a 2-point lead, here is Silva getting a rebound, passing it up this time to Daquan Jones, the freshman, who does get it in the lane, trying to get the defender off the feet, and he does lay it up and in. Gives us the 4-point lead, and now Tennessee crawls back, but this UIC Flames team is tough. Here is Barrett, the freshman, off of the bench, passes it over to Kendall Moore, and he does drive the lane. He's got 4 points in this one. And now we are just keeping it close here with a 1-point lead. Silva taking it himself, and that is an awesome layup in traffic. 20 points for him, back-to-back 20-point games. So here is Silva trying to drive the lane. He gets fouled from behind by the point guard, Daniel, as now we have the 4-point lead. 2 minutes left. Can we keep this lead? Done. Passes it over to Elliot Waters, who does finally get on the board in this one, as now we have the lead. 6 points here with 17 seconds left. Tennessee trying to get back into this one. They're jacking up the threes. Klein, another 3-point shot, but it is going to be blocked by Brett Williams, and that one will seal this game, and the upset is complete. We win this one by 5 points. Wow, Tennessee did not see this one coming. I think they took us lightly, but Silva has himself a game. 23 points, 5 rebounds, and we just talked about the senior. He can do it all. 3 steals and 2 assists as well, and what a great game. I got to give it up to Keon Hancock, too. He played some awesome defense off of the bench. Abdullah was held to just 12 points, 2 of 3 from 3-point land, but I'll take it any day if we can lock up their best offensive player. Silva had 23, 8 of 15. Kendall Moore still had a slow start to the season. I don't expect that to last long. Brett Williams had 12 points. We do need some senior leadership from him. And then Daquan Jones, 9 points off of the bench. Keon Hancock also had 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the field. That is a great game from him. And Brett Williams quietly went 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and Silva went 7 of 8. If we can get that every single game, we will be in good shape come this season as we do hop into the Big East Conference play. Probably next episode, but we will have some tough competition here in season 1, as we did shoot 87% from the free throw line. Anytime you can do that, it's a good victory. So in the Legends Classic Championship, we will take on Texas, another top 25 school, as they defeated New Mexico State by 15 points. And it looks like Hogan is their leading scorer. He had 20 points in the last game, and he is a 3-point marksman, 93 96 free throws, so we don't want to put him on the line as well. We're going to keep that in mind if we do want to foul some guys late in the game. Keep him away from the free throw stripe. And the Longhorns are 3-0, but let's see if we can come away with 2 upsets here in this episode. That would be major. And here comes Elliot Waters out for the tip, and we do win it once again. as Tevin Dunn does get the tip. And Kendall Moore is wide open already, and he knocks it down. Like I said, I did not expect that offensive output for him to be quiet for long. He knocks down the first tray of the game. But here back on an offense for Texas, here's Hogan, their leading scorer. He knocks down the three. We got to keep him away from the three-point line. But here is Cotton, their big center. He gets the offensive rebound after the Hogan miss and lays it up and in. And Texas takes the early 7-5 lead. But here is Cotton, another one inside, and he gets fouled on the and-one dunk by Elliott Waters. And Texas looks like they are better offensively than Tennessee, a lot more well-rounded. Here's Hogan, another open three, and he will knock it down. Hanovan, their point guard, has 4 assists already. So here we do miss the steal, but once again, Elliott Waters gets it, and Silva pushes it up the court, and he's going to drive the lane, but no, he throws an alley-oop. Dior Rogers off of the bench. I really love this guy off the bench. He can score, and he's an underrated shooter. He's actually in the low 70s and high 60s in shot, but he can shoot in the game. I don't know what it is, but he can shoot better than his ratings. So once again, here's Hogan with another three, and we got to stop him from taking those deep threes. As here's Daquan Jones driving the lane, and he does keep us in this game as we do take the 1-point lead. So 3 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Daquan Jones passing it out to Elgin off the bench, and he will hit the three. He is a senior as well. He's got 5 points off of the bench in this one. So now we have the 4-point lead. Here is Collum for Texas. He takes the open three, and he knocks that one down. Hanovan's got 5 assists for Texas. So here is Hogan this time, trying to get past a defender, and he gets his shot rejected by the freshman Daquan Jones to end the first half. And that's how this one goes into the halftime. And it's 28-27. We are doing really, really well here to start out this season. We're staying in every game regardless of the competition. Shooting well, 48% from the field. I'll take that any game. And Kendall Moore leads our team with 5 points. But look at our starters. Kendall Moore 5, Silva 4, Hancock had 4, Daquan Jones 4, and Elgin 5. That is terrific and great balance. So here to start the second half. Here's Kendall Moore continuing his offensive output in this one. He's got 7 early points. So here is Cotton on the inside. That's actually Diawara getting his own rebound. He lays it up and in. And now Texas takes the 1-point lead. So here's Hanovan getting the ball inside again. He's got 6 assists in this one, and he is doing pretty well distributing the ball. This time he gets to Stallworth, who drives it to the lane, and he lays it up and in. And now this Texas lead starts to grow, and now they have the 10-point lead. As here's Elgin passing it out to Brett Williams, who takes the mid-range jumper, and that is going to be good. First assist that time from Elgin. But Texas does get the 10-point lead right back. Hogan, open three, and he is going to knock it down. Hanovan with his 8th assist of the game. And now the clock winds down to inside of 4.5 minutes left here in this game. Another jump shot, miss. But Diawara on the offensive board, and he will lay it up and in. And he's been rebounding pretty well in this one. He's got 6 points. As here's Hancock trying to bring us back in this one. 14-point lead, but Kendall Moore takes the open three. He's got 14 points, and now this lead is down to just 11. But it seems like Texas will just not let us go. Here, driving the lane is Hanovan once again. 6 points for him. And now Texas is starting to lock down on defense. Their offense is starting to get going. Here is Stallworth passing up to Hogan. He takes the three, and that one is going to be made over Kendall Moore. And it seems like this lead is just a little bit too overcome, a little bit too much, as Dior Rogers takes the three, and he will knock that one down. He's got 7 off the bench. But Texas just has the firepower, but we're staying in this game. Here is Hancock. Actually, that's Tevin Dunn Jr. who gets the steal. His 3rd of the game. He lays it up and in. But the double-digit lead does stay intact for Texas. Here's Hanovan passing up to Hogan, and a wide-open dunk. Stallworth dunks it. And that one will likely end this game, as what a game from Kendall Moore. He did a pretty good job shooting the ball. But Texas was just a little bit too well-rounded for us, as Hogan tries to lay it up and in. And what unsportsmanlike, I don't even know what to call that, but he tries to get some points up 15. And that one is going to end it. Texas beats us and gets the championship here in the preseason tournament, and our only one, as actually we have one towards December. It's not really preseason, so an in-season tournament in December. But Hogan lit us up 4 of 4 from deep, 20 points, pretty much on par with his average, and he does get the victory here, brings them Texas to victory. And you know, I'm really encouraged by the results of these first couple of games. We have done really well playing defense. We've got a lot of steals, and we're not really pressing too much. I have the full court trap on occasional, so steals really, you know, come from good defense. And here's the thing, you know, I do control the point guard on defense the whole play, so I don't like to switch at all. I do the same thing in my NCAA football series, but I am really encouraged by Silva, his play early. He had 7.6 rebounds, 4 assists in this one. Like I said, he does everything it takes to win. Kendall Moore shot the ball the most this game. It's usually Silva, but you know, Dunn had a decent game. I want to see him stretch the floor a little bit. Hancock didn't play too well this game, but we were playing up against an overmatched Texas team, but we held our own, and it ended up being a 15-point loss, but we stayed in the game, at least in the first half. So next episode, we will start to go into conference play a little bit, and also we will face another Chicago team in Loyola. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, they filling out these job applications. Life got hard after high school graduation. I went to college and your boy got financial aid. They gave me money, then I went and bought a pair of J's. And I bought a pair of shades. And I bought a new computer. Had $400 left, spent the rest on